Hello everyone, Interact here, back again with some more Dead Cells. Do we want to put in more? I think we want to kill the Watcher first. Do we? I mean, I want to get the increased cells because I might as well practice getting good. The last run was pretty lengthy, so this one will probably just be a really long series of me dying repeatedly to stupid things. Maybe not, who knows. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah, I mean, I got some pretty hard achievements to unlock finished in the last one, which was pretty good. I know it's a lengthy video, but if you haven't seen it, I would definitely suggest watching it. We did the meta cheese build that everyone has been talking about in the community with the Hunter's Longbow and the Ice Longbow. That was really dumb. We got a little bit of our HP back, but we can't get enough back because there's no enemies nearby to hit, so we're gonna take a sip here. Alright, what you got for me? Just give me randoms. Balanced blade. Okay, there's an ice bow. Wow, that's actually such a good ice bow. Yeah, that's actually like a ridiculously good ice bow. I'll refresh once. Enemies burn when they die. Fires an arrow upward. What's the actual difference in damage? Basically nothing. Okay. Stick with what I have then. Hit this guy to get some more HP back here. We can slice through these guys pretty easily. This ice longbow that pierces is going to be a godsend because the slowdown is just absurd, and I mean, hopefully we can get a weapon that kind of combos with it. I'm going to try to endeavor to not do the same build again. I kind of want to have things be a little varied. I don't want to just be, you know, longbow or Hunter's Longbow, ice bow all day, every day. So we're gonna try and do something a little different if possible. And I don't think Cursed Sword, you know, why not? I've said no to it so many times, I feel like I need to say yes. And probably end up regretting that immediately. So as you can see, it does actually the most damage humanly possible. Wow, there's a lot of stuff up here. I don't want lightning bolt. That actually, did they remove it hurting you or not? I can't remember. Bear trap's actually pretty good for helping out with keeping things from jumping you if there are enemies that jump you. Here's the promenade entrance. We're gonna go Watcher. I feel like I probably should go promenade just because it's gonna be easier. Especially given that we're running a cursed sword right now. But let's get brutality. I mean, the Cursed Sword, it does do obscene amounts of damage, but at the cost of you literally die if you get hit. You're permanently cursed. I'm kind of shocked it doesn't have an icon above my head to tell me that I'm permanently cursed. I feel like that would be a pretty decent thing to do. So I've messed around with it for a little bit, so there you go. There's the Cursed Sword. I'm gonna get rid of it now. You can call me a baby all you want. I just, like it. I'm not that good of a player, is the thing, right? If I was that good of a player, absolutely I would run it. But the thing is, I'm not that good of a player yet. Maybe when I get that good of a player, I will complete the... There is an achievement for beating the game with a Cursed Sword. So, you know, maybe once I actually get that good, I'll do it. But right now, I don't think I'm at that point in my Dead Cells playing career. if you can call it a career. I'm not at the point where I think I can curse sword through everything. We're gonna go to my least favorite area, toxic sewers, old sewers. Why are we doing this? To spice things up. I think I do want to unlock some of these. So what is... Wait, we got another pattern though. Where's the other pattern that we just unlocked from the... What? I swear we got another pattern from the assassin in the last episode. Is it already unlocked? Okay, I guess it's not here. I don't know. I thought I had unlocked it. So these are broken. Because we're on 2 boss cells. So, yeah. I don't know, maybe it's a pattern that you can only put points into if you have 3 boss cells equipped or something like that. Like maybe there's things like that. I'm not sure, honestly, if that is a thing or not. That is terrible. We did as much of the bloodborne healing as we could, but now we gotta continue onwards. It's just money, sure. Your money for nothing. Whoa, buddy. Probably want to, yeah, shoot it like that. So this ice bow is going to mitigate a lot of the difficulty pretty well by making it so we can freeze things on demand. That is not going to help us out in the slightest, taking stupid damage like that. You can already see the extra cells coming into play. These things are starting to drop 2 cells each instead of their typical 1. I'm surprised there aren't very many I was gonna say I'm surprised there aren't very many scorpions, and then the scorpions showed up. Yeah. Sweet. Freaking jerks. Removes all health fountains. I mean, I might as well, right? Like, it's sure I'm gonna die a bunch, but it's gonna get me good at the game. So you can see the effect of the plus stuff. This already has an affix, 2 affixes. So I think it's like, this is basically like a Bloodsword 3, if I remember correctly? Or maybe it makes it a Bloodsword 2, I can't remember, but it makes it so your early game items are slightly better at the start. So you can kind of get through this stuff with a little bit more ease, because there is a little bit of slightly harder enemies. I think we're gonna go brutality for now, at least. That was dumb damage. Dumb damage. Wowie. That's just like... I'm gonna keep throwing my head against the wall, though. Well, this sure is gonna be a silly build, isn't it? This is basically a punishment-only run at the moment. Yeah. There you go. Slam only run. It wouldn't shock me if someone's done a slam only challenge run. Where you just like, that's all you do to do damage. I need a drink here. It'd be silly of me not to. Hunter's Grenade. Yeah, not really what I'm looking for, I don't think. I didn't parry that one properly? I parried the wrong one. Neat. This is pretty much just parry practice at this point. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, right, yep. It's really hard to parry when there's multiple enemies like that, though, so I really would like to pick up an actual weapon here at some point. Come on. Ow. This is getting a little silly. Alright, please give me a melee weapon. Actually, just show me some random weapons. Let's give the Hayabusa a shot. I think we're gonna take this. I think we're gonna take the ice bow. So far, not seeming to be terrible. Don't know if it's good, but it definitely hits fast, which is a bonus. Oh, tinted wall. Can't miss those. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I think every weapon in this game has its merits. I just think some have more merit than others. Cough, cough, cough. Spartan sandals. Ow. So we recovered a lot of our HP through, whatchamacallit there, but still took a lot of damage. Yeah, this is a great idea. Make ourselves take more damage. Probably not what we want to be doing. There's a scroll back there that I want to pick up. I'm surprised I missed it. I guess I didn't go down this way at all, so how would I have gotten to it? So let's grab this up. I probably want to go like tactics from here. So it's definitely an interesting weapon. Is it a novelty weapon though? I don't know. I'd have to keep playing with it a little bit more. That's the whole lore. I mean, there's something over there, and it's probably just like a treasure chest that I honestly probably don't care about. Let's try unlocking some other stuff here. It might be worth taking the extra life because this doesn't exist, and I'm out of health potions, but we'll see. I don't know. I do not know. Let's see here. Missed it by a minute, sure. It's definitely, like... It's, like, piquing my interest, but it seems to have kind of, like, an almost upward attack arc to it. Which makes me kind of question whether you can actually hit, like, basic enemies easily or not. It does kind of have that pushback, though, that kind of works out. Okay. Let's try and Bloodborne some of our HP back here, since we don't have any health potions. If I die again, I'm probably just gonna swap back to one boss cell, and just kind of call this a failed experiment at attempting 2 boss cell. Because it's not looking so great for me at the moment. Although, if I keep killing enemies, I can regain my HP. So we've gotten another scroll. I think we take this because it gives us an extra HP per enemy killed. And like, that's kind of okay. We want to roll under that. I mean, I think that the ice not the ice crossbow, sorry. The ice bow, I wish it was the ice crossbow. The ice bow combined with a decent melee weapon seems to like be decent. And I guess it's kind of carrying us at the moment. That guy has a scroll within him, which is now in the... Okay, I actually could get it, sweet. I think we're gonna take another point in survival once again for the, Why are you not... Like, why is that guy not dead? Knock this guy off so he dies, and then we don't have to worry about his little explodey boys. Okay. So... do that again! You can pick it up from up here, which is kind of weird. So I think the knockoff might actually be like the knockback, I guess technically, might actually be like the best part of this. In certain situations, at least. So it doesn't seem like it's the worst thing possible. And at least, I mean, it's kind of forcing, like the lack of HP is forcing me to be more mindful, I say, as I be less mindful of the damage that I take and kind of what enemies I'm facing and what patterns of attacks that they have and whatnot. So that's good. That's a good side effect, I would say. Do I think it's something that I want to be dealing with all the time? No. Like, I think if that kamikaze had hit me, I'd be dead. That knockback was really nice. I'll just hit him with an ice bow. That'll kill him. Get out of that poison. So, was all of this pointless? I think it may have been. Yeah, I should have just gone this direction. So I know that it's not enough to kill those guys, so I'm just gonna give him another ice bow shot because it does, yeah, bleed damage when they thaw. This is going to be a little bit of a hard one to dodge, I think, because there's a lot of attacks coming in from different angles. That one's a little bit easier. I like that the crossbow will freeze multiple enemies. Hello, kamikaze. If they happen to be in the area of the freeze effect. That might only be with scorpions, though, because they kind of seem to be spawning on enemies that are getting hit by the frostbow. Alright, please have something good for me. Not really what I meant when I said something good, unless you have like a passive damage reduction, which you do, so... Neat. Yeah, the extra 30% damage, not something I really want to be dealing with at the moment. In case you couldn't tell, I'm kind of, under the gun. Oh, there is just another chest down here. Okay, cool. Something good? A force shield. I'm sorry, a KO shield, excuse me. Nah, I'll pass on that for now. So, I mean, for being one of my first actual decent runs at... Christ. At this 2-boss cell thing, it doesn't seem to be going too poorly. Just yet. Not what I wanted to do. Not even remotely. I mean, it's good as long as I never get hit. Sorry, I want to swap those. As long as I can never get hit, it seems fine. I would really like traps and turrets. Crusher sounds really good. And heavy turret, as you know, wow, that synergizes pretty well with itself. So I have multiple upgraded weapons right now, so this should become slightly easier. Or multiple upgraded skills, I guess, would be a more fair thing to say. I'm going to attempt to, like, not use them if possible. Just kind of out of hubris. Mostly hubris, nothing really else. And I can stick with the Crusher if I want to be going something, slightly more brutality build-ish. I think in a place like this, it's absolutely fair to throw down the homeboys. Yeah. Well, I guess we're back to cheesing things. Alright, cool. You can have a Crusher, my friend. Enjoy it while it lasts. So I'm not actually sure if these kamikazes count. They do. Okay, so they count as enemies. I wasn't sure if they were considered a trash enemy or not. It seems that they aren't considered a trash enemy for the so I had 56 cells there. Which just goes to show, like, the amount of cells you can get in 2-boss cell area land bill. I'm gonna keep doing this for at least this episode. We might go back to it in another episode. We might go back to not doing this anymore. And I think, honestly, I want to be resetting for decent weapons at this point. I don't think that you can really not reset when you're in 2 to 3 boss cell range. That's really good, this is really bad, but we'll find something else to make it worthwhile. Pick up a point in survival. That's so bad, just taking dumb damage from that guy right off the bat. Alright, come here, dude. Let me hit you. Thank you. So the punishment poisoning is pretty good. We'll play volleyball with this guy. Ow. Gotta get up here and do damage to him quickly. Let's recover some of that HP. Okay, cake is important. That was a very blinding flash of light. Apologies if you have, like, epileptic seizures or something. Probably shouldn't be watching a game like this if you do, though, honestly. Not to, like, discriminate or anything, but... How did that hit me? I was on the other... whatever. I'm not gonna worry about questioning damage at this point. I'm just gonna kind of go with it as it comes. I guess I have to heal here. I could have held out for a cake or something, but if I got hit, I was gonna die. So, it's important not to die. I think it's typically what I've been told. So I think like one parry to soften them up is good enough. Okay. Yeah, take more damage. That's important to do as well, I think. It's very important to take as much damage as humanly possible to give yourselves the lowest possible chance of ever beating this. Alright, what have we got? A shop over here? Please give me traps. The good kind. That's the good kind right there. That's also the good kind right there. So we can go brutality, we can go survival, we can go tactics. Everything's open to us at the moment. Practice our parrying a little bit. Hunter's grenade up there, don't care. I need to get better at those wizard guys. These boys right here. That's so good, dude. Like the meat grinder that applies poison as well as bleed. That's actually just like top tier, I think. In my opinion, at least. Horizontal turret burns the ground. It's kind of whatever, man, you know? Let's check this area, I guess? Oh, hello. I didn't know you guys were gonna be here. Thought I'd cleared this area out. There's a phaser. Not really a big fan of phaser. I have been known to use a phaser or two in my day, but not for too much. I think I did use phaser on the assassin once, which was pretty good, but not the best. We're gonna put a point in brutality because we want more damage. Cake is super nice. There's something going on up there. Play volleyball with this guy for a little bit. There we go. Volleyball, very important game to play with the enemies. Just make sure they know that you're a good volleyball player. It's basically the reason you want to be doing that. Assert your dominance at volleyball. So this is the exit. Okay, so what's up here then? Oh, just an assassin's dagger and an ice. Oh, I thought those vine runes were teleports for some reason. So there's a... No, go down. There's an assassin's dagger, which I would so much more prefer to this thing. Like, please just get rid of that. And then there's an ice bow. Oh, man. I think I'm gonna take that, because it works well with the assassin's dagger. You can freeze him and get behind him pretty quickly. Just in case you need to. And I think I think I'm gonna go Promenade this time. I think I'm probably just gonna go the easier path, like Promenade Ramparts, Blackbridge. Over going like Prison Depths, Ossuary. Because I'm already dying on the first part. So, yeah. Let's get, counterattack. I doubt we'll use it very much, but yeah, we're not gonna use that. One mutation available? Saves you once if you meet a premature end. Honestly, you know what? I don't need a second life. I'm a real man. I've actually got 3 sips left, I think? If I can do the math on that thing right. So we've got 3 sips, which is probably enough. Why is this loading taking so long? Let's, I'm gonna get this gold just because I want my next run to have. I don't really seem to understand how to do this, but I got the rhythm down, I think. Huh, okay. I seem to have gotten the rhythm down at the very end there, so that's neat. Have we seen what's in here in 2 boss cell? I don't think we have. Look at those moves. This is just gold, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm not worried about it then. And we can start opening those 2 boss cell doors that occasionally exist. Yeah, pretty late to the party on that one. Okay, that's fair. These guys are still here. Kamikazes are the same, still just the greeny boys. Nothing special there. Snipe that kamikaze. Can you get out of here, dude? Another tinted wall. I can't tell if there's more tinted walls in higher levels or if it's just confirmation bias or small sample size or what. I like this assassin's dagger. I've talked about it before a lot, basically. It's just because it rewards you for dodging attacks well, which is always nice. Oh no, Spike's my worst enemy. My actual mortal enemy. Alright, so we can go in the 1 door, we can go in the 2 doors. Let's peep it. Alright, traps are definitely what I'm in the mood for. I think we're gonna take Crusher over Heavy Turret. You know how much I love myself a Heavy Turret, but I think we're gonna go Brutality build here. Just be real brutal. So it looks like it might just increase the amount of enemies in any given area. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. Ow. Ooh, wall jump to get away from that. I should be able to slam both of those, yeah, easily. Cannot let any of these kamikazes touch me or else I will die. Almost 100% guaranteed on that death. So I need more brutality scrolls or a better weapon, possibly. Ivy grenade is none of those things. So this was just a treasure chest room. Oh, I thought I was in I thought I was still in the 1 door. Whoops. Apparently going senile or something. It's impossible to get behind this guy because he's decided he wants to hug the wall. These boys are putting in the work. I'm actually kind of confused as to what's happening there. I actually kind of lost track of where I was. I think I'll take, like, survival again for the extra HP from killing, or do I want... I think I'm gonna take a point in tactics, because I may end up getting some of the tactics mutations. Because they kind of work well with the brutality items, because, like, Meat Grinder and Crusher both have a pretty long cooldown time, so I just go cooldown time. Give me melee weapons. Ooh, that's a good that's a pretty good balanced blade roll. I could have had the triple dagger, or the twin dagger triple attack thingy with the freezing damage, but that's kind of whatever. This is just the key. I don't know why I wasted my time. Ooh, get out of there. So I think maybe enemies have like a higher chance to drop scrolls and stuff on higher difficulties because I've never seen this many scrolls like this early on. So that has to be the case, or something along those lines at least. Great. I think the ice bow might be good just for its freezing. Because it seems like it's a pretty decent thing to just like get in a little bit of a combo of a melee attack, freeze them, and then walk away. Gonna keep pumping brutality because we need more damage. Alright, here's a 2-door. Let's see if they're any different or if they're just the same thing as 1-doors except more difficult. Okay, this one just has cells in it. I assume that it's randomized and that's not what they're all going to be like, but either way, neat. Okay, that's bad. Let's recover a bit of our HP with the Bloodborne mechanic. Oh, okay, that's bad. That's bad. Very bad. Very, very bad indeed. Alright, we're gonna have to take a sip here. There's no really getting around sipping there. I mean, it's possible I could try to, but it would be suicidal. Because I'd be one hit from death. Should probably be using my traps a little bit more frequently, but I'm kind of trying to get used to just the way things work with just a basic weapon on this difficulty, so I can have a gauge for like how many hits it requires to kill an enemy. Just to get muscle memory down is basically the reason for that. There's no other reason. Oh yeah, show me some more traps. Another crusher. Is this one better? Yeah, I think this one's slightly better because it does extra damage to a bleeding target, which Meat Grinder bleeds them. And I'm not really freezing them too consistently with my ice bow while they're on the trap. I don't think there's anything over there that I care about, so we're just gonna go this direction. It's the training dummies really make this area like more difficult than it should be, I think. Like right here, I have to kind of ignore everything and go fight this stupid freaking dummy. This literal dummy. Where did... I guess he died. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure you can stack, whatchamacallit together. The, Crusher and the... Son of a... The Crusher and the Meat Grinder. I'm pretty sure they stack together. Which is cool. I just want to make it out of here alive, honestly. Like, look at how many cells I have. This seems pretty good for farming cells. Do I want a fire grenade? I don't think I want a fire grenade. There's a challenge rune there, but, like, have you seen my track record with challenge runes? It's really bad. I just feel like everything's so tanky. I mean, I guess that's the point, right? Oh, hello. Tinted wall. Another freaking training dummy. Hate these boys and everything they stand for. Or are inanimate for? They don't really stand. I guess that's probably not a good thing to, not an accurate thing, I guess, to say. Ow. That's not gonna hit you, is it? Nope. Shoot. We are, like, just farming out these cells, though. And I think this is the exit. It is, in fact, the exit. If I remember correctly, There's like nothing up here. Yeah, it's actually impossible to get up there. So we're gonna check out Rampart, see what Ramparts looks like on 2 boss cell. See if it's worth going to, or if it's just gonna kill us, or what. Alright, so we've got counterattack. I might want Wrench in the future. I don't think I want prolonged healing, so I'm just not even gonna bother with that. Let's see here. Curses be gone. Not really what I want. I think I want cooldown reduction. Okay, so there is a health station here, and it's a full health station. So that's good to know. Maybe it alternates between broken and full health. Maybe it just makes the first level have no refill. I'm not sure. I know that with 3 boss cells there just aren't actually any at all, and that's why the like vampirism thing, the mutation, that little vampire bite thing that I have is basically required. Because you don't have any other way to heal. What's going on down here, boys? Alright, so it's just a bunch of you jerks still. These things are like really tanky. And it might just be that's probably not supposed to happen. Oh, hello. I see you're here, my friend. It might just be because I don't have everything upgraded, and you're probably supposed to be doing this with like at least everything base upgraded. I hope to God that was not a just a pit that I was jumping into. I think you're probably supposed to have everything base upgraded, but I'm kind of just messing around to see what things look like. I still despise these caster boys. Even after all this time. They're still one of my, they're up there. I don't think they're worse than training dummies. They're just kind of a nuisance because they can shoot through walls. What is this? Quick bow. I think I need the CC, so I think I won't worry about quick bow for the moment. There's no other teleporters unlocked? Is that correct? In all of this... Huh. Okay. I guess I haven't unlocked another teleporter, have I? Yeah, I think the CC is just too important. 6, yeah. Of course I'm behind pace. I'm not rolling around with the right weapons. And I don't mean that as an excuse. I'm just saying, like, what I'm doing is stupid. I shouldn't be doing it. Honestly. I should be doing 1 boss cell runs to upgrade things in the Foundry instead of memeing around in here with the unupgraded weapons. Shoot, I missed. Yep, you're such a pain, dude. Dodge that one, for sure. I meant to do that, thank you. This should basically just kill them. It's gonna heal me a little bit. Sure, you know, it's the cheese. Oh, there goes that interact guy cheesing all the enemies again because you can't play for real. I mean, look, dude. What do you want from me? Okay. 2 of the items of my 4 equipped items are actually upgraded once. You want me to, like, challenge run 3 raw cells with nothing upgraded? That's pure suicide. Basically. Probably. I mean, I'm sure it's possible if you were a really good player. But the grind, man. Think of the grind. Like, you can already see how much of a slog it is for me with at least 2 items upgraded once. Could you imagine being here with no upgrades at all? Ah, I didn't dodge the bow. Get up there and get the hits in. Bloodborne. Alright, open this door. Wait, what? I can... What? That's the Watcher boss fight? I mean, sure. It's a terrible idea, but apparently I can skip to the Watcher boss fight. I'm gonna die, like, really quickly. Just so you're aware. I don't think I have, like, actually any chance of beating this enemy. I have, yeah, extra damage while near a deployed skill, sure. I have no healing, so let's heal up before we walk in. I give my chances of actually beating this, like, 15 out of 100. I think like a 15%er might be decent. I don't know how much more damage he does or anything along those lines. Blue attack, yeah. Or red attack, excuse me. I can slow him down in there. He seems to have like significantly more HP than he normally does. Ow! Come on, give me back my HP. So I do want to kind of spread around the damage from this, if at all possible. That's bad damage right there. So I haven't killed any of them yet, which is actually what I want to have happen. I want them to all be extremely low before they die. Like this is gonna just die as soon as it pops up. Well, basically. You know what I mean? Darn it. Couldn't bait him into coming over here. It's not hitting him at all. I can keep freezing him to get some damage in, but it's not going to do much for me in the grand scheme of things. Red attack? Ah, shoot, I should have frozen him a lot sooner than that. I think I just want to keep putting stuff in the corner here and waiting for red attacks, and then freezing him when he does them. Just to get that extra damage in. But I can't believe slamming him does damage. It's kind of hilarious. If I can get him to stand in the crusher for like at least a brief amount of time, I can do a lot of damage to him. Let those get their hits in. Alright, cool. We're on this phase now. That was so bad. What am I doing? I need to drink again. Ow. Alright, Crusher's putting in work. Slow down the one that's trying to do the little tentacle attack. I mean, they're all doing tentacle attacks, I guess. No! Crap. I'm out of healing. Whew. This is very bad. Now, I'm not going to say that I want to throw right now, but do I actually stand a chance of killing him? Whoa. I mean, I do. Whoa, if I can avoid attacks like that. This should be a red? No, it's the bombardment. Okay, I think I'm dead here. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Maybe I get good RNG. Come on, red attack me, dude, come on. Don't be a little baby about it. Oh no, I didn't. I rolled at the wrong time. Okay, well, that's gonna end this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy it, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment with what you think I should be doing. Should I be doing these kind of almost meme-esque runs where I do multiple boss cells, or should I just be upgrading my stuff and doing commentary? I don't know. Whatever you want to see, you would prefer to see. Feel free to comment that, leave a like if you like the video, and subscribe for more in the future. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.